You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Nalyssa Smith and Dejanay Carrington. Something interesting has happened that we noticed, and in case you guys don't know this, Nalyssa Smith went MIA during the playoffs. And a lot of people, of course, are speculating the reason is, well, her girlfriend plays for the Connecticut Sun. And a lot of us are sitting back going, well, shouldn't that be a conflict of interest if this league is wanting to be taken seriously? Well, I guess not, because the WNBA themselves literally put up this video last night of Dejanay Carrington and Nalyssa Smith doing a hee-hee and a ha-ha and a tee-ha right after the game, hugging on each other and everything. I said yesterday, I don't get it. I mean, this to me feels like a conflict of interest, and something very interesting has happened. Now, you're seeing this post. This is 3 different videos right here, and I'm not going to show them, but I will tell you what they are. Nalyssa Smith only played 9 minutes in game 1. 3 separate times she made 0 contact on set screens. First 2, she was supposed to screen Dejanay Carrington and completely missed. Whiffed. Swung and missed. Needs to be more physical on Wednesday. Well, she barely played on Wednesday. This is some flowers that I guess Nalyssa Smith got Dejanay Carrington on the 25th. I mean, this is wild, folks. You're playing in actually it's on the 24th. You're playing in a playoff series in professional sports against a team, but this kind of situation is going on. And we're supposed to believe that trade secrets weren't swapped here? For real? That's hard to believe. That's hard to swallow, right? Dejanay Carrington and Nalyssa Smith are dating. Nalyssa Smith and Caitlin Clark are teammates. If Dejanay and Clark get into it, who is Nalyssa defending? Her teammate or her girlfriend? Because at the end of the day, those two go home to each other. Raggedy-ass league clown. I mean, seriously, this is wild. And I've seen a lot of people go, well, this is the exact reason why this league's not taken serious. Well, Dejanay Carrington has jumped out there, and she's now saying online, posting this online, all right, where the Indiana Fever can see, and I think Nalyssa Smith's under contract, 10 toes down for you, free her. So Nalyssa Smith, I guess, may want off this team, and the Fever probably want her off this team. So the Clark Report posted this just a little while ago. Nalyssa Smith has removed the Fever tag from her bio. She has a year left on her contract, which means she'll likely request a trade unless she's picked up by the Valkyrie in the expansion draft. So I guess this is probably Instagram right here, but nothing on there about the Indiana Fever. And this is X. Nothing on there about the Indiana Fever and Nalyssa Smith. So you got to wonder at this point, is she out? But I think it is wild, and Jason Whitlock called it out. Good Lord, they have to set Nalyssa Smith because she can't play against Dejanay, her lover, WNBA. I mean, it is wild. It's unbelievable, frankly. I still can't believe it. And of all things, the actual league posted this. Of these two carrying on together. I cannot think of something less professional than this. Seriously. It's like the biggest conflict of interest known to man. And I don't get it. And the league is putting a signal boost on it, of all things. Nalyssa Smith should have been Caitlin Clark's enforcer. Where was she? Busy crushing on Dejanay Carrington. The WNBA mishandled the entire situation from top to bottom. I'm trying to enjoy the WNBA, but it's a joke when this happens in the playoffs. It's wild. It's really wild. One didn't show up for the series. Guess who? Smith played 4 minutes tonight, was still a minus 12. She's the Sun Series MVP. Somebody else said the same thing. That's almost impossible. The admin is so messy, laughing my ass off. It's so unprofessional for the actual league to be celebrating this between two athletes on two separate teams. They got contracts with two different teams. This is why the WNBA would never be serious. I mean, wow. I'm all for love, but this looks odd when your team just lost. It's crazy. It's absolutely wild. Nalyssa will be gone fast. Mark this post. The WNBA is self-imploding by setting fuel to its own fire. Agreed. That's the thing. I mean, that's that right here. F this. The fact that a professional league allows this is a joke. That in itself is like the perfect statement for what's going on here. It's wild. And look, guys, I wasn't a big Nalyssa Smith hater. I can tell you that. I thought she played well. Prior to the All-Star game, I voted for her for the All-Star game this year. I did. But she went MIA in the second half. They came back from the Olympic break, and it was like, oh, did Nalyssa Smith even come back from the break? Is she still gone? She wasn't on the Olympic team. Did she go to Paris, France, and not come back? Or did she just come back in time for this playoff series? It's crazy. It is absolutely nuts. I mean, honestly, no one cares. Your ratings will go to crap again because Clark isn't playing. By the way, the ratings did come in, and it was a huge rating last night. A massive, big 2.54 rating. It was seriously huge. By the way, the Lynx Mercury, Diana Taurasi's last game, probably got half the ratings that Caitlin Clark game got last night. How pathetic. Thank goodness we don't have to watch this nonsense in other sports. Maybe the league needs to work on its professionalism and get the damn fingernails cut. This isn't a fashion show, it's an athletic contest. This person said, are those real names? Like given to them at birth? Wow. Well, I mean, I did say Dejanay Carrington sounded like some kind of mustard, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Don't ask me. I don't know how in the world you come up with these names. It's pretty wild. Let me guess, that's racist. That's coded racism or some BS like that. All right. I mean, yeah, people can laugh at people's names if they think they're funny. Wah. Cry us all a river. This is wild. It looks like she's removed the fever from her existence. And I think, honestly, at this point, from everything I've seen, when it relates to Nalyssa Smith and the fever, I think Fever fans are just fine with that. Just fine with it. If she wants to go, honestly, the only team that she can play for and it not be an unprofessional conflict of interest is the Connecticut Sun. That's the only team. Otherwise, if I was any organization, I would have a problem with this. I don't know. Tell me what you think, because, like I said, there's tape out there. It looks bad. It does. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.